Yo, people, man, Jai's in the building, and I can't lie, I literally said this in a music video that I was reacting to the other day, that there's no industry right now that has harmony, and the exact same thing can be said for FaZe right now in the streaming world and the content creation world, because it's looking like these guys are cooked, and it's not looking like a FaZe either. It's really looking like these guys are cooked in terms of the content creation side. I think the esports side is still gonna go ahead, but it's one of them things in that, bro, FaZe has literally, bro, these men are OGs, bro. If we're talking about pillars, they are the main pillar. They are the blueprint, bro, in terms of orgs and organizations and in the gaming world, content creation world. But obviously over time, whether it's a decade, 5 years, a year, no matter what industry we're talking about, things take a shift. And I feel like they tried to shift with the shift, and we thought that they were actually excelling at it, and they were actually going to get to a point, and that, because they were at a low point, they got to a high point, and we thought that they were going to keep going up and keep soaring, and everything just flipping crash landed, man, on a craziness and that, bro. And I explain it kind of like FIFA. If you play FIFA or EAFC, we know that in recent times there's been no FIFA or EAFC that can rival any of the good ones or great ones that came out in the early 2000s or mid 2000s. And why is that? It's because the game grows rust, and that, obviously these guys are literally just building upon bad code and that, bro. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, we've literally heard devs come out and say this and that, bro, that over time technology change, all of these different things change, so meaning you have to change the foundation of the game and that, bro. But instead of these guys doing it, they go the money hungry route, and then they keep building on top of a bad foundation and that, bro. Yeah, you might change engines, frostbite and all of them thing there, but at the end the foundation is still rotten and that, bro. So that's why they're gonna keep creating assassin that, bro. You get what I'm trying to say? So that's the whole situation with FaZe. Obviously I watch all the individual videos and everyone kind of giving the explanations on why they did this and why they did that or whatever, but I kind of just want to see in terms of this content creation group right here, bro, are they still gonna continue as a group, or are they gonna all go their separate ways? So let's see
What's up, guys? We all on for sure? Yeah.
Yeah.
We're good. I hear. So we're gonna try to keep this like very simple. Obviously this isn't a joke. I know y'all see Silky is not here right now. He's in New York celebrating with his family for Christmas, which is understandable. He couldn't be here for this, but he's here on the thing. A week ago, we all stopped streaming during the last day of our marathon that we were doing. And we didn't really, like, I know a lot of people thought, oh, we're trying to make this a joke or whatever. That's never been the thing. There's a lot of stuff that's happening. And we have decided as a group that obviously it was in our best intention to leave FaZe Clan.
Keyword there, he said as a group, meaning that it still seems like the plan is still going to stay the same. They're just not on the FaZe. They removed the FaZe name, but it seems like their entity and little entity that they created is still going to continue, bro. So, okay.
So all the speculations that like, oh, this is like an announcement, or this is something that we planned, this was not planned, and this was just some things that we came to terms, and yeah, we are leaving FaZe Clan.
Yeah, I mean, everything that Ron said is true. The main thing I wanted to let y'all know is, because seeing everyone leave online, like one by one, obviously it looks crazy, and you guys don't know a lot.
Yeah, that's what was really crazy to me, because like, wait, are you guys on the contract? Something and that, man was just dropping like flat, bro. Swag, literally, bro. I was watching Swag stream and that, bro. Apex left, and then he literally left like flipping 20 minutes later on stream, bro. I'm like, are you guys not tied to anything? That's how I knew this issue was flipping cooked. So a man can just leave by flipping left FaZe, by a flipping tweet, bro. I was like, yeah, man, this org was cooked a long time ago and that, bro. Like I said, they were building on top of bad code and that, bro, and they never went to rectify or whatever. You get what I'm trying to say? So yeah, man.
It looks crazy, and you guys don't know a lot of what is happening behind the scenes. But what I can say, what I will add to that, is that nothing is going to change from the viewer's perspective, from the chat's perspective, with our dynamic. Like, we are all still rocking with each other. We're all staying together.
It will change for people, though, bro.
Ron, Lacey, Jason, Silky, Kason, Rage. Like, we're all still doing our thing collectively and working on our own thing moving forward, and still going to be a part of each other's content. It's not like everyone's going in over here and doing their solo thing, over here and doing their solo thing. We're all still doing what exactly we were doing before, just not underneath those 4 letters anymore, which
Okay.
it hurts. It hurts me, I think, a little bit more than everyone else, but I feel like it had to be done. It was too much of bad.
It hurt you more than everyone else here, but what solidified it for me and when I was like, okay, this isn't a PR stunt is when Apex left, Rug left, Adapt left, because Adapt left, but it's like he's a part of the content creation group. So I was like, okay, maybe they might be trying to do a little move, then Apex, then Rug, and then certain OGs. I was like, okay, yeah, this is serious. This is
Back and
serious.
forth and too much stress over the months. A lot of things you guys don't know about, and I do think that this will be for the better. And that's really what it is. Yeah, that's really all I have to say on the matter. That you guys, from the viewer's perspective, nothing's gonna change. You guys are all gonna still see us together every day, doing what we do, having fun, laughing, making content.
I think one of the main things to add on to that is like one of the biggest things that we wanted to make sure adding on to Adapt. It's kind of the same thing, but it's like our main intention is to make content, to hang with each other and just produce content.
To entertain.
Literally just to entertain, and that's what we plan on doing moving forward. And the name that we had obviously is just not what we're going to be under, but nothing's changing. Like I know a lot of people made a lot of speculations. Okay, that they're going to split.
Realistically, I could end the video right here, but we'll continue.
They're all going to go on our solo, whatever it might be.
I've got
They're
my
going to
answer.
make another group. We don't have any plans on anything right now besides just staying together and just making content.
Yeah.
We don't know what the future holds, and honestly, you can't really expect us to. I mean, it's been a super emotional last week for all of us. But what we do know, like they said,
Sorry, this is random and that, bro, but to say out of all of the guys right now, Lacey has the flipping coldest cut right now is crazy to me. I can't even lie to you. Because we know man like Lacey's former player builds and hairstyles and that, bro. He's looking fresh right now, man. Got to put that out there. You get what I'm trying to say? Broski looking sharp.
making content, having fun every single day, and you guys can be a part of whatever we decide to build from here, from the start.
Yeah, and I think these past couple months, I can speak for myself and say we haven't been putting 100% into our content due to all the stuff.
And that's where it all
happening
falls
behind the
apart, man.
scenes. But moving forward and into the future, I can confidently say that 2026 is going to be our best year because we can focus on purely entertaining, being the best version of ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the main thing right now, to be honest. Is everything good? It's hard.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
I know you people expect us to come on here and the whole internet's filled with drama and hate right now, and we're not going to feed into that or give any attention to it. We just want to move forward as a unit and keep it pushing and just stick together. This whole thing we're not going to let it tear us apart. This thing has made us stronger. We've sat here for hours just hanging out, talking, chilling. It's
More than hours.
It's strengthened
It's
our
honestly made
friendships.
us better.
Yeah, it
as a
really
group.
has. It truly has.
But I feel like with the whole FaZe organization, I don't think anything was really wrong with the content creators or the quote unquote gamers or the actual content that they were putting out there. It seems like everything was behind the scenes, numbers, figures, the people running ish at the top and that. But it's always the people at the top, man. You get what I'm trying
For
to say? I think
days,
that's what
months,
it was.
like before the Minecraft marathon, before the subathon, we were dealing with this exact shit, and it was kind of building up and building up and building up. And recently, I guess you could say it was the straw that broke the camel's back, where we were all like, all right,
Breaking point.
it's time. And it sucks. Yeah, it sucks for me. I grew up a huge FaZe fan, loving FaZe, got to be a part of FaZe, every era of it, woo woo woo, whatever. And I mean, at least I could say that I tried, that we all tried, and that we all did pretty fucking well. We won Org of the Year back-to-back years, ending on a back-to-back
That's what I'm
Org of the
saying,
Year,
bro.
and now
They were going like
we can
this. The
move
trajectory
on
was only up.
together and do our own thing, where we feel like we can make the decisions we want to make and move how we want to move without any repercussions or anything
And it's
like
ours. It's ours.
that. And it's ours.
Yeah.
I feel like that'll only motivate me and all of us to
100%.
just be
For
the
sure.
best.
100%.
I think
We're
it's
excited, man. We're really excited. That's
Ready.
one thing we can say.
Yeah, and I appreciate you guys all for being patient with us. I know we kind of abruptly stopped the A's Miss
Yeah, none of it. We didn't like.
with no updates.
We didn't want to make it seem like we're abandoning anyone.
We didn't want to make it seem like we're abandoning anyone, and no one was like over farming or anything like that. We were having like real conversations about the future of each and every one of our careers together, individually, FaZe. A lot of this shit was really heavy. We were up to like 3, 4 a.m. some nights after being up all day trying to figure this shit out. And
we just wanted to make it work, and this was the solution, to be honest.
And yeah, because like I said, and I feel like I said this multiple times throughout different speeches and on my stream, is what made FaZe always FaZe was the people who were inside of it. And that was us. We were the people who were inside of FaZe. And that's what FaZe was. It was us.
And that's also why it works so well, because you guys were controlling most aspects and that, bro. Once you're in a creative space and you hand over the keys to the kingdom to a business mind, especially in a creative space and that, bro, if the percentages ain't balanced properly in terms of creativity and also business and that, bro, and the scales turn too much towards the business side and that, bro, everything falls, bro. The core focus has always got to be the talent, the personality, the creator, and the creativity, bro. It can never be about just the business and that, fam, because in a creative space, that will never work.
And we are leaving, and we're going to still be able to do what we want to do regardless. That was my number one thing. As long as we can all leave and collectively still be in each other's lives, in each other's content, be a part of
living together,
all that, then we're good. And the viewers will be good, the chat will be good, and nothing's gonna change. It's just that simple fact.
And like, to cut, not to like end it, but maybe end it, to like anyone who obviously supported all of us.
Thank you guys.
Even when Max was a part of it, and we were their Miami house with them, with the 3712 Broad Lawn house. All the jokes,
bro,
all the clips.
Guys are just blurting out the address and that, bro. That is too funny, bro. That's a good meme still.
All the memes and like all
inside
the support for the last 2 years. Yeah, 2 years almost.
It's been crazy.
It's been insane, and I don't think it's ever been done with like a streaming group. Like,
I think we can always say FaZe
back of the back
changed our lives.
That's what I'm saying. FaZe changed our lives. Back to back org. Like, it's incredible what we accomplished in not even 2 years. And
yeah, exact point, man, which is why it was so surprising. But like I said, if the foundation's rotten, bro,
we appreciate
the structure's
anyone
gonna fall.
The past and supports our future.
And as well to FaZe, we're very thankful and grateful for the opportunities that we were given. All the things, the content we were able to make, just putting us in the same room together and introducing us. It created like lifelong friendships. So.
Facts.
But that's kind of it. I think
that's really it. Yeah.
A couple of us.
So this one. But yeah, just back on my point that I was making about the creative side and the business. I feel like no matter what creative industry you look at, bro, whether it's content creation, music, acting, everyone's journey always starts the same, unless you're born into that ish, like your dad or your mom already is a big star, and then obviously you kind of just have kind of like that. You kind of have like a more easy route or whatever, because your father or your dad or whoever kind of has those connections already made. But if you're the first person in your family or whatever in that, bro, to kind of make that jump into creative space and try to become a Kevin Hart, a KSI, a Mr. Beast, a Rihanna, a Beyonce, a Jay-Z or whatever, you're always going to have to put the creative side of things first and that, bro. People always say, well, when you're starting this content creation, don't think about the money, bro, because you're not going to last, bro. Just concentrate on the content. Then when you get big and start to make a stamp into the game, then you can kind of get to a point where it's like 50% business and 50% creativity or whatever, you get me? But there should never be a time where it's 70, 80% business and then 30% creativity, or flipping 20 or 40% creativity, because it will not last. Look at people like Mr. Beast or Rihanna or whatever. They get to a point and they leave the creative side alone to then go enjoy different endeavors or whatever, you get me? Let's use Rihanna or whatever. She left the music or whatever to now go concentrate on Fenty and all of that type of stuff and that, bro. So yeah, she's concentrating on the money, but she's put the creative side to the side and that, bro. Whenever she decides to come back to the creative space, she has to make sure that she's delivering 100% of her ability within this creative thing, or it's not going to work and that, bro. You get what I'm trying to say? Because yeah, you can do the business things outside of the creative space, but when you come back to the creative space, the creativity is the most important thing in that, bro. That's why Mr. Beast is one of the biggest in the world. But thumbnails spends ample time and money into in terms of what do you call it, thumbnails or whatever. If it's in terms of videos or titles and that, bro, he, what do you call it, puts ample time and money into these things and that, bro, because at the end of the day, the content and how it's displayed is the most important thing. That's what provides the money in that, bro. I was watching Harry Panero on KSI and they were doing like a general knowledge, and KSI was being all dumb, not on purpose. Well, yeah, not on purpose basically in that, bro, but he genuinely just didn't know the answers in that. And Harry Pinero turned to him and said, yo, how did you make these millions? But that's the beautiful thing about content creation. You don't have to know about stocks and investments and be a business mind. All you have to do is be your true authentic self, concentrate on the content, be a personality and that, bro, and the moolah rolls in, bro. You get me? Then you can decide to, okay, I'm gonna invest in this and that outside of the creative space. But even now that man like KSI is back in the creative space and concentrating mostly on content and that, bro, he's putting 110% into those videos, because if you don't, it doesn't work, bro. And that's what happened with FaZe and that, bro, when they handed over the keys to the kingdom to business minds and that, bro. In creative spaces, the business always has to come second priority, third, fourth, fifth. It can never be first, or it will never work, man. It's your boy Jazz, and I'm gone. In a bit, people.